purpose of this video is I want to encourage you. A couple of years I went through the most difficult season in my life, and of course the enemy wanted me to feel like I was alone. Some of the tips that I want to share with you are things that the enemy told me, things that wasn't true. Don't ever underestimate your role. You are so much more important in your church than what you think. You're special. Can't anyone walk in your shoes? God created you for your ministry. Your church needs and loves you even more than you think. You are not alone. There will be seasons in your life to where you feel like no one cares, but always remember that God, He is with you. God has placed people in your church that prays and intercedes for you. Sometimes the enemy will make you feel like no one cares. One thing I have learned is that whatever the enemy tells you is going to always be the opposite. Don't allow him to play in your mind. Don't allow him to make you think something that's not true. God is for you. Who can be against you? Greater is He that is within you than he that is in the world. God has angels watching over you. Fear not. Be faithful to your calling. There will be times in your life to where you are just going to want to walk away and live a normal life. There are even going to be times in your life to where you're going to feel like you're not equipped for your position that you're in. Before God even called you, He equipped you. He put inside of you what you need. Just remember that you will reap what you sow if you faint not. Press on, even when you don't feel like it. You have to learn, you have to push through your feelings, through your emotions. It's not about that. It's all about doing God's will, being faithful, doing what He created you for. Once you learn to push through your emotions and don't operate by the way that you feel, you're going to be able to go so much further in God. And just remember that if you are faithful over a little, that He will make you ruler of many. No matter what season you're in your life, especially if it's a difficult time, just always focus on what you want the outcome to be and believe that it's going to happen. And remember that the best is yet to come. It's normal to where every so often you are going to get tired. But the next thing I want you to do is to pray. Ask God to rejuvenate you. Ask Him to restore your joy. Ask God to help you to have a burden for your ministry. I can remember when my husband and I first started, for years I felt rejuvenated. I enjoyed what we were doing. 20 years of being in ministry, I noticed I began to get a little tired. I wasn't as excited about it. It was one of those things where I did it because I knew I had to. But once I noticed how that I have changed and how that I didn't really have a desire to be in ministry anymore, I did ask God to change me, to renew my mind. And I asked Him to help me to hunger and to thirst after righteousness for the rest of my life. God does answer prayers, and it may not seem like that He don't answer them when you need Him to, but one thing that the older people say, and I found to be true, is that He may not come when you think that you want Him, but He does come on time. And I can say that when God brought me through that season, He didn't also change things around for me naturally, but he's changed things around me for me spiritually more than anything. He gave me a new song to sing. He restored my soul. He rejuvenated me, and now I feel like that I can take on the world. So the main thing I want you to get from this video is that don't focus on your feelings. Focus on the outcome that you want. And the main thing is to continue to ask God to help you to have a passion for your ministry. And not only that, ask Him to give you new strength, to give you a new song to sing. Most of all, be encouraged and know that you are not alone. And I want to encourage you to check out my videos, to check out my video about how to be a good pastor's wife. I want to invite you to join my Facebook group, Chats with Flo. I started it like 3 months ago, and the purpose of the group is that I want to get to know you, and not only that, I want to build a community for Christian women of all ages. So make sure you go on Facebook and check me out. If this video was a help to you, click on the thumbs up and also leave me a comment at the bottom. Thank you for watching Chats with Flo. Have an awesome day.